the first time I have ever heard them mention Huntington's disease on TV. Apparently, they just came out with they referenced TD, which I thought was weird, but they also said Huntington's disease. What's this? Oh, this is The Outsiders. Campfire.
I've made progress with my mental health. So when I started having unintentional body movements called tardive dyskinesia, I ignored them. But when the movements in my hands and feet started throwing me off at work, I finally had to say, it's not okay. It was time to talk to my doctor about Austedo. She said that Austedo helps reduce TD movements in adults, while I continue with most of my mental health medications.
Austedo can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Pay close attention to and call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden changes in mood, behaviors, feelings, or have suicidal thoughts. Common side
This
effects
is their new advertising, how they make money.
and sleepiness. Don't take Austedo if you have liver problems or
Because none of this really exists. I mean, there's problems with movement and like spastic, but it has nothing to do with medication, and it's not medically going to just fix it. They're all like placebos.
About Austedo. It's time to treat TD. TD is not okay. Visit askforaustedo.com.
No, it's not. You know what else isn't? Tuberculosis. That's TB. Here's the other thing that I thought was really interesting. She says, when you're waiting to plan a rescue on an 8,000 meter peak, sometimes like the sitting around doing nothing. Like, I mean, that's most of I feel like I've done that for 43 years. Just waiting for, like, the real people to help one person get me out of here.
Compromises your own personal goals, your timeline, your health, but you're called on to do a rescue, and you do it.
Just waiting, Bayside Station, Bayside, New York. In a year now. And the self-indulgent, if they can, like, get out of their own way.
Przed nami ostatni etap wyprawy. Za kilka dni będziemy w drodze na szczyt. Mam nadzieję, że po drodze nie stanie się nic złego, bo przecież tyle rzeczy może pójść nie tak.
That looks like a relative of something I'm related to. Like, I'm just saying.
Teraz czekamy na odpowiedni moment.
Będzie padać cały czas. Rano będzie 5 cm, po południu 3, w nocy 17.
Może nie masz językiem?
Zobaczcie. Basecamp over. What about the weather?
Weather, as you said, is snowing and with some windy also. Very strong windy and
What people don't see from the outside is the waiting. And there's so much time, especially on 8,000 meter peaks, where you're doing nothing. You're sitting at base camp and you're looking at the mountain and calculating and trying to figure out the best method of attack. And sometimes that method of attack is doing nothing.
43 years in this American nightmare, just me, myself, and I as a recluse. Because I got no money to go do outside union things and outside fun things, because you took the one Soviet from my Holy Romance Union away and then became a self-indulgent, least important facility of non-essential equipment that just fights and breaks shit purposely. Star 1978, star 8378, August 14th, 2021.